This demonstration is in response to other examples of the flat Earth theories that are traveling through the internet. This is an example of planes that travel 200 miles an hour, end up 200 miles from the point of their origin. The example that the flat Earth people use is that if the Earth is traveling or spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, then an airplane who's above space and no longer traveling at the same rate of the Earth is only traveling 200 miles, it would be dragged backwards. The Earth would spin out ahead of it. However, this is false. The gravitational field of the Earth traveling 1,000 miles an hour extends clear up into the outer Earth orbit. Therefore, on inner Earth orbit or inner Earth where planes fly, this gravitational field is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour along with the drag of the Earth. So therefore, these planes that are accelerating at 200 miles an hour are actually accelerating at the 1,000 miles, which is the Earth velocity, plus their velocity of 200 miles. So plane A is actually traveling 1,200 miles per hour, outpacing by 200 miles in distance the spin of the Earth. So plane A will end up 200 miles across the ocean, or whatever the amount of mileage it is, but where plane B is, or 200 miles beyond where he started out, or the plane started out, the point of origin. Einstein's theory of general relativity basically states this. It states that when two objects are in the same gravitational field, which is, say these is plane A and plane B, they act relative to each other. You cancel out the velocity of the Earth because those are equal on both sides of the equation. Therefore, if you're trying to figure out the distance traveled by plane A at point A to point B, you would 1,000 miles for the velocity of the Earth plus 200 for the velocity of the plane equals 1,000 miles on the other side of the equal sign, which is the velocity of the Earth, plus x, or point B. And so you cancel out the 1,000 miles, and 200 equals x, or point B, and x equals 200 miles. So this plane has traveled to point B by 200 miles. And that's the explanation of why a plane can outdistance the Earth even though it's traveling at 200 miles an hour.